Carbon Copy, Chapter 2. Lilly woke up nude the next morning in her New York City apartment, her arms and legs entangled with Grier's while he slept. She wasn't about to wake him up, so she watched him sleep. Despite a full night's sleep, exhaustion still clung to him. Her heart went out to Grier. To be on the verge of losing a close family member had to feel awful, but to have it happen a second time, no wonder he embraced her, even in his sleep. His parents had divorced during his childhood, and Grier grew up only seeing his father 2 weekends a month. Even now, Dr. Grier Garrison seemed more married to his word. The long hours in the research lab on top of his obstetrics practice took a toll on his marriage, his only son, and now his heart. Lilly didn't know her own father, the prominent Edward Allen of Charleston, South Carolina. He died before the birth of his twins, and her mother never remarried. Lilly's mother, Charlotte Allen, actually conceived just before Edward's death. He never even knew of his imminent fatherhood. Charlotte's pregnancy proved miraculous. They tried for so many years to have a child, and their hopes had almost dissipated. Her mother consulted a fertility specialist. Of course, Lilly and her twin brother, Luke, theorized about their mother's difficulty with conception. It required her to have sex. With the thought of a hot shower as motivation, Lilly slid out of Grier's embrace and begrudgingly exited her warm, cozy bed. The invigorating water sprayed down on her exhausted body, rejuvenating her. Lilly luxuriated in the fresh cleanness. After moisturizing from head to toe, she donned her favorite soft blue robe. As Lilly exited the small bathroom, the heavenly smell of fresh ground espresso wafted through the air. Grier prepared their cappuccinos, since her inadequate skills in this area forced Grier to make them according to his stringent specifications. She enjoyed this perk. "What you making?" she asked with an exaggerated Southern accent. Lilly squeezed into her cramped Manhattan kitchen. Grier was ladling the froth milk into their cappuccinos. The fragrant cinnamon of his famous sticky buns permeated the kitchen as she kissed him on the lips good morning. "Why can't you just be surprised?" He shook his head in frustration. "Sorry," she said. It wasn't as if they didn't have the same conversation every time he slept over at Lilly's. Perhaps she's not perfect after all, she thought. Nah. The cinnamon sticky buns emerged from the oven, and Lilly and Grier took their late breakfast on the terrace. "Should we cancel our trip to the Keys?" Lilly asked. "No, you should go with your mother and Luke. Enjoy every second with your family while they're still here." Grier dropped his chin and said, "But you need to stay here with your dad." Grier nodded. "I called the hospital. Dad is in the ICU already." "Do you want me to go with you?" she asked. "How about you meet me there later?" "Sounds good. How long does he have to wait?" "Months, probably, and he doesn't have months. I'm going to make some phone calls." He looked away. "Who the hell do you call for a heart?"